What's up, guys? Welcome to Wasted Space, and we're back in Rimworld, and yes, what a wonderful episode last episode was. Look at my beautiful dining chairs. How did I manage to miss that? Anyway, fortunately, what I can do at least is cancel these ones and recover. I think 1,200 silver went into that chair. Something ridiculous. I'm not going to deconstruct it because that will only reclaim part of the resources. So what I might do, it's got very high beauty value, but it's also got quite a high market value. So I think I'm going to uninstall that, give them some proper chairs, and maybe try and sell it? Something along those lines. But anyway, I have to kick off with that, but I also have to kick off with an apology for the delayed episode today. I sat down yesterday to actually start recording some of this stuff, and was greeted with the wonderful noise of a wood chipper in the background. Some more neighbours. Everyone seems to be wanting to do their trees at the moment, and what that means is horrible noises that are completely preventative to recording in the end. And it meant that last night with the stream and etc, couldn't record it until today. So sorry guys. We also need to do a bit of renaming. So Mr. Bragger is no longer Mr. Bragger and is in fact, why did I put Bill? Is Mr. Max. So, stuff that needs doing, of which there was quite a lot, but the main thing was just I suck at chairs and I suck with food. So let's go into the research. Anything else we want done in here? I'm almost tempted to get him... There's nothing that important at the moment. We need to get multi-analyzers and so on up if we want to get any further with this. So I might leave... What is it? Is it Billy or is it... No, it's Addy that's doing all of the work on that. So I might leave him at it. But what I do want to do is sort out the cooking stuff, because at the moment we're just not getting enough meals done. And I think the reason for this is twofold. Firstly, the butchering is taking up some of Gravelfoot's time. But secondly, we've got fine meal at the top, and they take considerably longer. So I think I'm going to change this so that we have, firstly, a minimum cooking skill, say 10, and put that up to 30. Make sure this has got a minimum cooking skill as well. But also, so the simple meals are first. That should speed things up a lot. And then on here, we've got the butcher creature. Actually, that should be fine. The cooking skill's on 0. So yeah, everyone else will give that a bit of a go, get the butchering done. But Gravelfoot will stick on meals only, hopefully, is the plan. And that should speed things up and mean that we're not eating raw meals all the time, just because stuff's getting cooked so much quicker. So that's alright, lots of failed recruiting. And the other thing I noticed, there's an iguana outside the base, and I want it. So we're going to tame it. Mr. Gravelfoot posted on the last one talking about how actually taming the iguanas could result in a good food supply. So there's a few more down here as well. I was looking around the map a bit before I started. There's all this steel down here, and there's also like a collection of iguana. So is there? Yeah, there is a female. Get a male and a female for the time being. Not worry about the rest yet. Ooh, there's a big patch of steel down there. That's worth remembering about as well. Not for yet, but for later maybe. Okay, what else have we got down here? Ah, right. We have some pretty severe weaknesses in the base as well. People keep pointing out that the walls are thin in places. That is correct, and we just sort them out. Now that is most definitely one of them. But I think there's one on the prisoner quarters down there. There is one there, big bit there, another one there. Is that everything? Follow the edge round. Ah, yes, and of course, this entire building is single-skinned and needs to be double. I also need to try and reclaim some of this metal as well, so I might do something about that this episode too. Right, off you go, guys. Could do with getting Max a weapon. What have we got kicking around? We've got a sniper. What's Max's skill like? Where have you gone, sir? Oh, you've gone taming. Interesting. What, Actually, handling skill's quite high, so no, that works. You gonna tame us an iguana? No. No is the answer. Did we get the other one? Because surely you went for the one that was out here first. Oh, hello. Okay. We didn't get it, but as such, I should probably do some animal area. I might just stick it up the top up here just to keep it out of the way. And what do we need? You mess around with animals so infrequently because I've not really played that much of this alpha or the previous one yet that I don't necessarily know what I'm doing. But let's stick that down, and we're going to want a tiny little stockpile that is just got kibble for when we get to that point. But obviously we don't have any kibble yet. Get that out of my stockpile. That's not for there. Cool. What else is going on? Obviously we've got to get all this built up. Nice. So they've already done most of the weak points outside that I highlighted originally. That's the only bit otherwise, and of course there. Oh, actually no, the prisoner quarters is still open. I'm tempted to split these guys up, but first let's get them some... Oh, that reminds me, yes, I need to go around and check everyone's med settings, because at the moment we've got flu and so on coming back, and I want to make sure that no one's using good meds to deal with flu. Like that, for example. Not sure we can do anything about a middle toe that doesn't require a complete leg replacement. I don't think that's worth it. So, no, that looks good. So where was I at? Furniture for our prisoners. Make sure it's steel this time. Why was it silver? Because silver's at the top, of course. Hey. None of that. Okay, what else do we want to do? These bedrooms are going okay-ish, so let's cut some of this open. Not quite the right size, need to match this, and then of course we're going to need beds and doors and all the usual standard doors for bedrooms. Let's whack those down. That should cover all the bedrooms off quite nicely. We did have one person that didn't want too impressive a bedroom, so who was that? Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Is it? Yes, it's ascetic. It's mood loss if he has too impressive a bedroom. Let's have a look. Hungry. Dull bedroom. Nice. Okay, so Max actually likes his bedroom, so we shouldn't interfere with that too much. We probably should get rid of that turret, because that's completely useless. Let's also... All of this stuff here is just metal that we could get back. Ooh, solar flare. Solar flare's alright. We can deal with that. Just about. A bit of a pain, but just means that they'll get on with some of the more manual jobs. This hasn't really had much done to it yet. Have they done the prisoner? No. So is that just because we're low on sandstone? Yeah, it is. It's because Dragon can't do the sandstone quick enough to keep up with all the sandstone we've asked for. Which is fine. Other people are doing the hauling correctly, so that's cool. That's as it should be. You know what? We also want to get a little stockpile here. Where is it? Stockpile zone. Where should we put it? Needs to be somewhere really close. So for the time being, just there. And this can be clear. This is just for manufacture. No, it's not manufactured. It's actually still a resource, isn't it? Sandstone blocks. And then Dragon should just drop them up there constantly. Where are you off to? Building sandstone? I would have sworn that Dragon should just stick on what was going on. Oh, hello. Raid time. So what do you got today for us? Some personal shields to Nick, if nothing else. What's this? Gladius? They're all melee. Interesting. Now that reminds me, some of the stuff we've got set up in here is not set up particularly well anymore. Like, for example, this is not appropriate or suitable. We've got plenty of steel and a lot of it in there. So let's quickly, if we can, set up some sandbags in line with the entranceway there. Back far enough that they're not going to be a target. It's basically what you don't want them to do is stop in the tunnel. Even if the sniper rifle is in there, you don't want them to stop down here. So this needs to be far enough back. Excuse me. This needs to be far enough back that they don't do that. Hopefully they can actually get that built in time. They're going to prepare for a while and then attack. So that's okay. They're down there, which is vaguely close to where we're going. So maybe we use our Area 1 restrictions for now. Is there any of this that desperately needs doing? Yes, there is. This corner, I'm not bothered if they come through into there. We can probably sort of deal with that, but if they come through into the prisoner room, that's going to make all hell of a mess. Okay, Dragon. We need this stuff prioritized. Cancel, I want those blocks. And actually, for the time being, I'm going to cancel all of those as well. I don't want them wasting any of the few blocks we have doing anything other than building that bit of wall. And I need to watch very carefully for when they come. Can we really not have multiple people? That's annoying that the reservation stands for all of it. Oh, okay. Gravelfoot failed to recruit. That's cool. Right, build it, build it, build it. Do not want them going through the back there. You guys, that's okay. As long as they don't turn around at the moment. No, no, build. I'm kind of actually concerned about that. The dragon won't build all of that. There's another failed to recruit. Dragon. It's reserved by Mick. Reserved by Addy. Where is Mick and Addy and why are they reserving it? No. No. Building. Neither of them are carrying, so get off that. Dragon needs to finish this. And I need to keep watching those guys to make sure that whatever happens, they don't suddenly turn around. Gravelfoot, go away! Why is Gravelfoot building? Because the stove's electric, so Gravelfoot can't do anything else at this time of day. Makes sense. Dragon, last bit. Colonists need treatment. I thought that was them coming again. They're still hanging around. That's cool. Kieran needs treatment. Dragon's got that done. Now, restrictions. Area 1. Stop going outside, people. Still haven't tamed the iguana. Okay. Idle colonists is fine. I don't care at the moment. I just want you inside. Thank you very much. I can, of course, now go and put back down, say, these sandstone doors. Get them to haul those two. Furniture. More sandstone. Get some double beds on the go. We're going to want some lamps in these rooms as well. They're going to need... I keep forgetting to put these down when I'm building. They're going to need vents too. And that should be enough for there. Gravelfoot can go back to normal business. Okay, I think that's okay. The solar flare is a bit of a problem. Hopefully this passes... I don't know when it arrived. It doesn't tell you. I've forgotten. Hopefully that passes in time, because I don't particularly want to have to fight these guys without the turrets. I hadn't really thought about that. Right, they're beginning their assault. That's fine. I want the solar flare to pass in time. I don't think it's going to. The solar flare is ending. Phew. Oh, that's a relief. Doing this without the turrets was going to be an issue, because they will just ham charge in with that many power shields, and once they get into melee, they will hurt. Okay, so that's okay. Now we can go back to normal. We want to give our guys enough time to get into their shooting positions. So... that looks to be a pretty decent distance. Who should we have? Mick, pump shotgun, that's fine. I almost want to put Mick up here, sort of behind the lines of turrets, but... let's just have Mick as kind of front line there, just in case something goes wrong. Max does not have a weapon. Character-wise, you need a melee weapon. And we've only got daggers, so maybe you just chill for a second and we'll get you something. Gravelfoot we will leave. Jurgen, the absolute beast, is most definitely needed. Amber can come up and help. Billy can come up and help. Addy can definitely come up and help. Who else have we got? Ash, another survival rifle. Yep, I'm going to wake you up, I'm afraid, my friend. Dragon, I'm going to let finish the meal first. Nom 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 nom. Good. Now you come up and help as well. They are incoming. And finally, the reconnection. Now, as long as... where's the sniper rifle? Jurgen. What's your range like? Yeah, perfect. What you don't want is for that sniper rifle, someone to be able to sit there with a sniper rifle and get shots on these, because they'll just stop. Otherwise, that's looking pretty spot on. Turrets are up and ready. Everyone's in line, ready to fire. Open that fire, guys. Come on. So, who is not shooting? Dragon's not, Addy's not, Mick isn't, which all makes sense. But then, we can go and use these guys somewhere more sensible then. This is going to be an interesting test to see if these walls work as well. Because I've never actually... I tested it before and I swear it didn't work. But in this case, it looks like it most definitely has. That turret's fine. Nice. That's going to work out sweet. Don't let any of them get away. You let 2 of them escape. I suppose that was because they died so quickly coming in. Well, that was pretty successful. 1 turret down. 1 a bit damaged, but not about to blow up. Anyone still alive? Dead. Dead. Oh, there we go. Inner. What do you like? Dislikes men. Just straight up doesn't like men. And is psychically sensitive. Missing a finger. I'm not sure that's a good idea. To get someone who really dislikes men with that violence in the colony at this point. We have enough people. We've got prisoners to convert, so... Screw it. You, I'm afraid, are just going to bite it on the floor there. Reconnect. Sweet. All works quite nicely. Who's going to kill off... Mick, come up here for a bit of shooting practice, sir. And I will leave them on their restrictions just for a second to get them to just finish up all the stuff in here, clean and so on. Mick takes a short break from his shooting to throw up. I assume that means our clothing is still not ideal, but hey look, we've got personal shields and all sorts now. Let's get the missing turret replaced. Kira need... Yeah, that's nothing to do with the fight, is it? That's just normal. And as soon as they're done with this mess here, I will allow them to go back outside again. Although, have we got trouble with priorities again? That's far too much building and far too little cleaning. Okay, so how much override have we got? Amber's going to craft instead of clean, for example. It's haul instead of clean, sorry. Could probably do with more cleaning. Like that. I think. And someone who's better at taming by the looks of things. Can we... Can't quite move dragon yet, can we? No. Kira and Billy are just sleeping in the hospital beds. Cool. Right, well, I might as well get the restrictions turned off. Colonist needs treatment. Yeah. Whatever. Let's have a gaze around the map and see if there's anything interesting going on. Kind of still on the lookout for intelligent animals to tame. We've got plenty of lizards. Even one causing slightly odd shadows. But... anything else? What's this? Dromedary? I suppose what I'm really looking for is, what? A dog or a monkey? Something like that? Some guests? Yeah, something along those lines. Cool, so the meal situation is still a bit behind, but we did just have a fight and a lack of power, so that's not that surprising. Was that 6 gone? Still 6. I want to make sure that this never drops to 0. No one ends up eating raw anything. The other thing is, it's looking like actually we're going to need some more actual food supplies at some point soon. Let's get the sandstone put back down again out here. That's all fine. That's all tucked in. Everything up here is all tucked in. Ooh, no, it's not. I had a unfortunate incident because I play a parallel game to this just because otherwise I would be terrible every time I come in and play Rimworld. I'd just be useless. So I play a parallel one where... Ooh, did we tame one? Or is it just happens to be... No, male iguana of colony. Sweet. Give you some obedience training. We need the kibble bill. Make us some kibble. Do until we have... Now you make loads of kibble at once, so... Sure, 110. Make sure they get fed. We do, of course, need a female to go with. But hey, now, where was I? I was rabbiting about how I am now absolutely terrified of sappers because of what happened in my parallel game where, yeah, I missed a little bit and it was in the worst possible position. And so I just got destroyed completely, to be honest. So hence, a sudden renewed paranoia about how nasty sappers are. Yeah, I want to expand this growing area. I think we need to look at having more of these along here. So in fact, even, we got the sun lamp. That's going to end there, so this next one's going to be there. Got combat supplier, but all I'm going to do is put this down and bid it so I can do get an idea of how things are laid out. Now this is ending whereabouts? Line before the end of that, so this needs to be there. For full coverage. And where does that end? Oh, perfect. Cool, so this wall could now come down to about there. We could perhaps continue that along. I suppose that's going to end up being a double, isn't it? I won't double the bottom because the bottom's actually... I'll probably make all of this into interior of the base eventually. But I just want ability to expand this out. Let's also forbid that one. Get them going there, then we can remove these doors, etc. Kind of make things relatively nice. Right, combat supplier. Yes, please. Kieran. Out of bed. I know people don't particularly like me waking them up, but tough. Wow. We got some expensive stuff in here to sell. Sweet. Although not half as expensive as some of what they're selling. Damn, son. £12,000 golden gladius, which is apparently cheap. Below average, eh? I'm still good. Do they have any weaponry that we want? Not really. All they've got is a sniper rifle, and we've already got enough of those. So I guess this is just an opportunity to sell some stuff. That's fine. Let's get rid of the combat supplier. Hopefully people get on with stuff. Oh, we needed more graves. That was most definitely on the list. I will get around to doing electric cremation at some point and get rid of all this, but for the time being, having bodies just sitting outside the base is probably not great. What else we got down here? Cooking. You want me to give the prisoners a chest table and a turret. And vitals monitors. That's a good point. What do we need for vitals monitors? I don't even know where they are. MISC. That's the multi-analyzer we need for the research table, which needs gold, which we can't build yet, and is enormous. Where the hell am I supposed to put that? There? Move the light? Maybe? But yeah, we need gold for that. But no, I'm looking at probably something we haven't researched yet. Vitals monitors, where are they? Yeah, they're down here. We can't even get to them without the multi-analyzer, so it's the gold is the next thing we need to be worrying about. That's fine. At least I know what's going down. Poor mood Addy. I'm not sure why you'd be so angry, sir. The corpses. Of the rotting corpse times 5. Yeah, that'll be it. I'm dealing with it, bro. Sorry. I know I left a bunch of rotting corpses out here. We're trying to sort it out. They're getting this stuff done. Yeah, the restrictions did turn off. They're just very keen on the building. That's kind of all done up, but... Ooh, cargo pods. Interesting? No interesting. Iguana meat. Fairly close, sure. Coming into winter. We do have a lot of meat, and all the butchering's been done, which is cool. But no one's made any kibble. So our iguana's not going to be very happy. Can we have someone that does a bit more kibbling? Maybe Max? Yeah, Max. Let's have you a bit higher. He'll never do the actual cooking on the cooking stove, but he can make kibble for us. That works. These guys are spending a huge amount of time in here. He's got immunity. That's okay. These are... Yeah, we did get them all to hospital beds, didn't we? Need to get a TV in there now. But I don't think we ever... We could do a tube TV. How do we want marriage... Oh, marriage is on. Gravelfoot accepted Ash's marriage proposal. Nice. I shouldn't have right-clicked that because I don't think I've read that. We never restricted the animals. Animals, up there, please. Nice. So I guess everyone gets very happy. We do have a marriage spot, don't we? Yes, we do. Cool. Next to the fire popper. Makes sense. Dragon's sandstone making looks to be considerably more efficient now we've done that change, which is good. Meals are sorted, I think. Yeah, they're looking okay. Gravel seems to be on top of things there, so that's all good. Graves are getting covered. This is being built up. We can get rid of some of the steel shortly, which will be nice. Although some of it's going to be a little bit difficult to do right. I guess I'm going to have to finish off this out a bit before I move any of these inner walls so we can keep the temperature okay. I wonder what sort of temps we're getting inside. I wonder if it's time to switch these two things around yet. Animal seems happy enough. Still only got one. I did kind of want the other iguana. Is it still down here for marked for taming or what? Where have the iguanas gone? They have wandered. Well, this may be the problem. The iguanas have disappeared. How am I supposed to get a pair if they've gone away? Might as well let them grab that at the same time while I continue on iguana hunt. I need a female one. And they're just gone. Suppose it is fall. I guess they migrate away, but it means I should have done the taming a bit sooner. And I guess we should at some point consider building a bit of a structure out here around all of that. Seems slightly appropriate, you know? Still rubbish out here that needs hauling and stuff that needs brought inside. Is that because this is full? No. Partly it's because we've got them in. Oh! That sounds really close. Yeah. Okay. Where is everybody? Shit, Addie's in a bad place. Up there. Amber, they're coming down here. Amber. Ooh, this is not cool. Or maybe over there. Who else have we got? That's Addie done. Billy. You might as well go and use the turrets as cover as well. You guys, I have no idea what they're going to do. Maybe Gravelfoot. No, we shouldn't interrupt Gravelfoot. Shouldn't interrupt Gravelfoot. Definitely going to want Ash and Co. kind of somewhere long range so that they can help do supporting fire. But these guys are going to land any second, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to get anyone outside the base. We might have to deal with this with whatever we've got outside already. Which is just the three of them. Okay, Ash is a survival rifle. Let's have you in this corridor. Max is unarmed and can stay so for the time. So are they actually landing back there and this is a misinterpreted shadow? Or are they landing within the base? This looks like they're literally landing inside. Kind of wish I didn't take down that turret now. On the basis that I suspect that they are landing inside, it is time for us to charge rifle, take some massively defensive positions. Where on earth can Jurgen go? I don't care. I do not care that he needs treatment. I'm going to leave those guys going where they're going because I'm not 100% confident and we might just have to adapt, but... Oh, damn. Right. Okay, they are outside. I was right the first time. That's a really weird perspective. Okay, so back to the original plan. Dragon, long-range players up here. Max back to work, Gravel back to work. Short range, come down here. Mickey's short range, you're down there as well. These guys are already going somewhere sensible. God, I hope you make it out of there, Amber. Come on, make it around the corner. Yeah, good. Okay, so I have no idea what they're going to get up to. Should really reconnect our turrets as well. Billy's there, Addy's there, Amber can move back to there. That means the turrets will be the first targets. These guys hopefully are going to run up. Someone managed to get inside? 2 people managed to land mysteriously inside. What on earth? And one of them's got grenades. That is not too great. And the grenade is coming. Run! That stuff started alright. They're mostly... Sniper rifle just managed to sit himself somewhere where he can't actually hit anything. Okay, come on, Dragon. Get out of there ASAP. Mick, get him in the head with the first shot, bro. Come on, you can do it. Dragon, run. Mick's down. They killed their own guy. Fire at Grenady. Ash on the corner. These guys up here, that's still okay. The sniper rifle's still got no real targets. Mick, how badly hurt are you? Not too bad. Lots of pain, but 174% a day. Okay, actually, ignore me. Pretty bad. What on earth is that? Someone's flying a helicopter like outside my window or something. Okay, which means we're going to want Kieran up and ready to rescue Mick, basically. In fact, rescuing Mick immediately. Jurgen, you shouldn't be popping out yet. Yeah, everything else is kind of okay. Why is the power down here? Power down there's gone off because they managed to hit the power conduit in that room. That's a good need for a redundancy for future. Another line going down the backside there. These guys, who are you shooting at? You should be shooting at Young. You should be shooting at Young. And Addy, I don't think has range on anyone yet, so that's fine. Maybe Nicky? Yeah, there we go. This guy's about to throw his grenade. Yep. Ash down as well. I don't understand really how I missed the grenade there. Like, it went off instantly. They are fleeing, and there's no way that you guys are being allowed to get out of here without taking one hell of a pounding. That is not acceptable, folks. You do not land in my base. Come on, rescue Mick ASAP. Rescue Ash ASAP. You guys mow down these fools as they try and get out the base. Good. That is the fools sufficiently mown down. Next, make sure these guys survive. We are going to quickly need power down here. Conduit. There. Prioritize. Jurgen. Build. Who else have we got? Amber. Not a constructor. Billy. Build. Cool, there are prisoners that we need to worry about, but in fact, let's check those quickly. What we got? Young the chef. Night owl that dislikes women and is a careful shooter. Dislikes women's not great, but the night owl thing means that we might be able to, like, set things up so that they're not really awake at the same time. Maybe. But I'm intrigued, intended, intrigued, none of these things. Inclined to ignore Young and maybe look at some of these other guys. So... Masochistic teetotaler that can't do anything and is missing a toe. Not so much. Missing a leg and has a bad back. That's not good. And is ascetic and lazy and too smart. No. Anybody else? Dead. Check those ones. That is it. These guys in here are dead, aren't they? Dead. So yeah, our only choice really was it Moon? No, it wasn't. It was Young. Young was our only potential possibility, and that was with the dislikes women. I'm gonna pass, honestly. Okay, that's all that cleared up. Kieran, Retreat. Good. Is this getting built? Jurgen's on it. Good. That's okay. Billy, get this stuff done. And the last bit, come on. Cool. Surely that hooks everything back up again, right? Yep. Do the hospital beds need power? I'm not even sure. Wounds, injuries wise, that could have been way worse. Honestly. So who's next? 103.92. So next should be Ash. And I almost feel like we should get Ash to treat Dragon, but mix... not Ash, Mick to treat Dragon, but Mick's incapacitated, so that's obviously not an option. Amber. We should give you, or someone, some training. Not Jurgen, he really doesn't need it. How's he looking at, with his skills? 14. Well, maybe we will. I'm running out of meds now as well. Did you... Jurgen, bro. I thought you were supposed to be good at shooting. Cool, Kieran's coming down to do that treatment. We don't have anyone else that is capable of doing the doctoring thing, do we? No, they're all terrible. A bit like Jurgen is proving at executions. Hey! You're 2 feet from it. Hit it. Mad animal. Dromedary. Where? Down the bottom. Any of our guys going anywhere silly? No, that's looking alright so far. Kieran, bro, where you at? Don't go to bed. Go and treat Dragon. You can't just leave them bleeding to death and go to bed. Yes, that doesn't surprise me that someone's missing a weapon. I didn't quite manage to get that done. Go on, Jurgen. Do it. That's the Dromedary dealt with. Hot damn, you are useless. Let's get this all reconnected as well. Cool. That's Jurgen done. Lots of mess, lots of stuff to do. But thankfully, we kind of survived. That was fairly unpleasant, I have to say. Just land in here, I was not expecting that. We can also strip you, my friend. Strip you straight into where we want you to keep the stuff as well. And you probably need stripping. And does that mean we're out of graves? No, they just haven't built the graves. Fine. That's acceptable. Is there anything left on my chart of stuff that we didn't do because I was interrupted? Kind of. I wanted to split this in half because I know keeping the prisoners together is not a great way of doing things, but so be it. Ash, you're alright. Let's give you... How's that shotgun looking? Not great. Okay, Ash, go and grab the superior charge rifle. That should be pretty nice. Getting cold outside, getting cold indoors, so let's do the old switcheroo with these. Nice. Empty the heat indoors instead of outdoors now. Need to work out what to do with this mess in here, but for For the time being, it's okay. Dragon can actually, because we've got 2 beds here for nobody now, we can actually get rid of the extra stuff in Dragon's room as well. Nice. Everyone's still throwing up, but we are just about hanging on. We get a decent personal shield out of that. Possibly. We are going to need more graves, or they're going to get very angry with me. Nice, nice. Also need to sort out this annoyance at some point, but not a priority quite yet. Right now, I would like them to... There's really not very much cleaning going on. They're good at getting the stuff rebuilt, though. I mean, getting that turret rebuilt from the first raid as quickly as we did was nice. Apparently repairs are quite high priority, which is weird. Everyone seems to be running around doing basically exactly the same thing. Which is definitely not how the priorities are set, but hey, it gets stuff done. Who's idle? Why would you be idle? Because you can't haul or clean. That makes sense. So what do we use you for then, Mr. Addy? Bit of handling, when necessary, I guess. Have we managed to train our iguana? Master, none, thanks. Might as well continue training it just to get the animal skill up. Give Addy something to do as well. He should go from being idle soon enough. Or that's too hard for him, maybe. Fine, you can... Nope, he is doing something. He's found something to busy himself with. We I suppose could also send him down here to continue mining if need be. Last look for the iguana. The long lost iguana. Nope, they gone. They gone. Nice, alright then. Fine, we'll get some more construction done. We got the electric smelter. Good to go. This isn't something that works with these benches, is it? Or no, they can only be connected to 2 things at a time, so... Maybe in reality what I should be doing about is thinking about the internal layout here. So I think what we're going to have to do is chop these edges off, chop these edges off, maybe chop that off. Really don't want things to collapse down there, so perhaps, I got an idea, perhaps we should end it here. On that note, we've survived a couple of raids, not too badly, even though one of them landed on top of us. That's kind of okay. I think we're clinging on. Need to get my extended growing zones going and starting to provide a bit more food for the colony. A few other bits, of course, we've got to do, but overall, pretty successful. So, tune in this time on Friday for the marriage of Ash and Growlfoot. And if you guys have got any thoughts about the inside of this room here, I'd be interested to hear them, because this needs changing around. Maybe we move the TV and make this a TV area or something. This whole area needs sorting out now that we've moved the bedrooms away, so what do you think on that? So, thanks a lot for watching. If you did enjoy that, then please hit like, please hit subscribe. It does really help me in the channel out. And of course, if you didn't enjoy it, then there's obviously the dislike button, but please also hit me up in the comments and let me know how I can improve, how I can make this better for you. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.